And
we missed each other.
Did we ever?
Did you miss me?
Who are you?
All summer? Who are you? Oh, I was
Yeah.
going to put my sweater on.
Who are you again? Oh,
Down here.
you're putting a sweater on?
Well, I'm in my basement. It's cold.
I was going to say, you didn't look like you got much sun.
I didn't. As you know, I slather myself in sunscreen and I find a tree. That's my summer.
Thank you for sharing that slathering picture. Will stay with me for a while. This is due to underwhelming demand. Yes, it is. Yes,
Here we
it
are.
is. It's the podcast that's like the cat. It came back.
Yeah.
We used to say that about Forman.
Yes. Did
I
we?
think it's
Where
still
did I
true.
go?
Foreman.
Every time you were away, you would say, look
A
who came
week's
back.
vacation?
The cat came back
Foreman.
the very next week.
The very next week.
We came back after the summer.
Yes, we did. We are Dave, Rachel, and Forman, and this is our podcast, which needs sponsorship, or we may never come back again.
Well, we've kind of, yeah. Well, that's
You
true.
never know.
We do, yeah.
You could technically say this is about season 4. So
Yes.
season 4 premiere at the moment. We need someone to help pay for it, though.
That's right.
Season
The
4,
premiere.
we've had 4. We've taken short breaks, but this was the longest break we've taken. So thank you for bearing with. It was a good. We had some good time off,
Yeah.
right? Some good,
yeah, absolutely,
good
yeah.
summer holidays. So
And then September hits, and then everyone in everyone's life is just like chaos every single day,
Yeah.
all day, every weekday, all weekends. It's
Yeah.
insane. It's September.
I was so happy for the kids to go back to school.
Ashley, too.
The last 2 weeks of summer was so stressed out having them home. The first month, we were doing our kitchen. We did a kitchen renovation, which was amazing. The company was awesome, and I want to give them a shout out. They're innovative interior consultants in St. Thomas. They did an amazing job. They were here every day, all day, finished it within a month. Amazing.
Wow.
Pretty much
That's
the whole main
amazing.
floor.
Well done.
Mostly the kitchen. And so the kids were at camp during that whole first month. And then the second month, they were home. And my God, by the end of the summer, by the end of August, I was ready for them to be out of the house. Like, it was too much. Having
Can
both
I-
of them.
Can I ask you the obvious question? Did
Mm-hmm.
you want to have children?
I wanted to have children with childcare.
I see.
No, the reason why we kept them home this August is because Julia's 12. And my whole thing was, okay, I'm working because I work at home.
So you
Julia,
can look
you're
after.
babysitting your
Yeah,
sister.
right.
Do you think she did that?
No.
No.
Of course not.
Our
How many
girls
times do you
were
think
in the
I was interrupted
exact
all day?
Same situation, and
Yeah.
no, it was
That's
just
not happening.
constantly breaking up fights.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it was ridiculous. So when
Well-
school started, I was hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Otherwise, we
Anyways.
had a great summer.
Yes, and if you would like to sponsor, let's get back to if you want to sponsor an episode of our podcast, which is in
Sure.
season 4.
Yes.
How do you do that, Rachel?
Well, you can email us, daverachelforman@gmail.com. Go to our website, underwhelming.ca, and you can find out info there. We got prices starting at $75 an episode. And we have prices for everybody. So we'd love to have you if you think we're a great fit. And I should say, didn't we get 2,000 downloads in the last month, Forman?
With no episodes?
With no new
Yes.
episodes?
Amazing.
So people are still
So
still
thank you.
listening.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
if that
thank you.
tells
We
you
appreciate
anything.
that.
Yeah.
You
And
can
your
be
ad
at
is
thousands
there.
when we don't even do anything.
We're not even doing anything, and we got 2,000 downloads
Well,
in the
that's
last
nice.
month.
That's nice. Good. I
And
hope a lot
so
of people
your ad
caught
would-
up, and yeah.
Exactly. Your ad would be there forever. It doesn't come out when you buy with us. The podcasting place might put in their own ads. Those aren't ours.
Yeah,
we don't get
do
paid
that.
for those.
We don't do that.
Yeah,
All
if
right.
you
Well,
hear a 10-second commercial for Walmart en français, we don't get paid for that.
we don't get paid a
No,
dime.
no.
Anyway, here we are. We are back, and on the podcast, we're going to do a little good idea, bad idea. Foreman's going to clear up some rumors. Thank God for that.
One.
Oh, just one?
One rumor?
Just one.
One.
Wow.
About you?
Ooh.
About me.
Okay,
That
well,
is
that will,
untrue.
that will leave all of us
I hope-
wanting more, I think.
Yes, yeah.
And we're going to start with, Rachel, what did you do on your summer vacation?
Well, I told you a little bit about it, but I wonder if, we're in the summer, we're all kind of going to, maybe you might have a day trip here and there, things like that. Do you check the weather ahead of time if you're planning to go somewhere like a theme park or maybe a Blue Jays game ahead of
Always.
time
Of
to
course.
see,
Sound like two very specific outings.
yeah, is it going to be bearable? Because,
Okay, did you go to a Blue Jay game or a theme park this year?
yes.
both?
Yes, both. Yeah. We went to both. And so typically my husband books the Blue Jays tickets. He works for Rogers, so he gets a deal. And I
Very
make
good deal.
yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. So we took my sister's family was here, and my sister had a baby this summer too, which was so exciting. We have I have a new
Congratulations, Steph.
nephew. I know his name is Brennan. Before they had the baby, they came and visited at the beginning of July.
Did she want children, or is she going to be complaining
Yes.
about them too later?
She might be. Yeah.
Okay,
But she's
okay.
got one more than I do. So there you
Oh.
go. She wanted them more than I did.
Apparently.
Yeah. So we decided we're all going to go to a Jays game because they're from out east and they don't get to go very often. So we're going to go. So we didn't have a lot of dates available to us to choose. So we booked it. We went. I usually get my husband to book on the third base line because that's typically in the shade, because there's nothing worse than being at a Blue Jays game, being in the blazing sun for 3-4 hours, and you just can't escape it.
Well, you
Right?
get real thirsty. Am I right, David?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But the problem is that if you want to quench your thirst at a Blue Jays game,
I can't afford it.
That'll cost you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even more this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Yeah. So we ended up sitting in the 200 level because that's usually in the shade. And I kind of like being up a bit. Anyway, we ended up being in the blazing sun for the entire time. It was 40 degrees. There was a heat warning.
How do you know it's 40 degrees? Did it say it was
was
40 degrees?
Well, it felt like 45
oh,
or
okay.
something.
It felt like
Like it
40
was
degrees.
one of the days in early July that we had the heat warnings, right? So we had a heat warning this day, and I thought on the way there, I'm like, is the dome closed? Like, are they going to close it? No, it's wide open.
Why would they
This
do
is on a Saturday. Well, the very next day on the Sunday, they closed it because of the heat warning. Yeah.
Just because
So-
of people like you whining about the heat?
Yes.
Well, it was so hot. It was like
It's
unsafe.
summertime.
People
It's
should not have been
baseball.
out. You're sitting
It's
there just
hot.
baking and sweating. I think we spent more time in the concourse. In fact, I know we spent more time in the concourse.
We or you?
Me and the kids, all of us actually, in the concourse. The row right above us had full shade the whole time. But as the sun moved, we got the sun.
Yeah.
So it was not a great spot. We all ended up leaving because the kids were freaking miserable. We all ended up leaving in the 6th inning. Because I said, we've got to stay for the 7th inning stretch. No, everybody was done. The lineup at the water fountain station, because there's only like one of those on the whole floor, was at our little entrance. It was 20 plus people deep at all times. And we had slushies, we had ice cream. We were just trying to find things that were cold, would keep us cool. I brought cooling towels. We had neck fans. It wasn't enough. So we finally decided, Jeremy's like, should we go home? Because we took the GO train in. And we're like, yeah, the kids were just like miserable. The family from out east is not used to this heat. Like it was
God, no.
horrific.
Oh,
for
no,
them.
they wouldn't be. No.
So we all go home and everybody's like, how was it? My sister, who's pregnant, didn't go because she knew it would be miserable and she's pregnant. She's like, that's the last friggin' thing I want.
Yep.
So the three of us, me and Jeremy and my brother-in-law, took all the kids and we came home. How was it? Terrible. We all just jumped in the pool basically with our clothes on. We've got to get out. So that was the first thing. And the second one,
But wait, there's more.
there's
Wait,
more.
there's more.
This always happens to us because we're bad planners, I guess. I don't know. We went to Canada's Wonderland at the beginning of August, and it was, again, very hot at the beginning of August. We were meeting our family. We have family in Toronto. We were meeting them, and we were staying with them for 2 nights, and we were all going to go to Wonderland on this Saturday, right? It was going to be busy. We knew that, but whatever. But it was so stinking hot. Everybody was at...
How hot was it?
Like we
was
went
it?
early as soon as it opened to try and get some rides in before it was super hot. But then by like 1 o'clock, we're like, we got to go to the water park. The water park was so busy, there was a lineup of at least 100 people just to get into
It's
the
hot.
wave
Where do you
pool.
think everybody goes?
Yeah.
Of course.
Everybody's at Canada's Wonderland on this hot, hot day.
Well, no, they're at the water park at
Yes.
Canada's Wonderland.
Right. So you couldn't even get into the wave pool. Because I'm like, I don't even care if I go down a slide. I just want to be in water, right? Couldn't get into the wave pool. Slides were ridiculously long. So me and my girls ended up playing in a splash pad.
Yeah.
Standing underneath the bucket that fills and just dumps on you.
Yeah.
There was like 50 of us just waiting for the bucket to dump all the water on our heads because that was the only relief you could get.
Sounds like fun.
And my kids were like, Mom, why do we end up going to these theme parks and we go on the hottest day of the year? And I was like, I don't know how that happens. It just works out that it's always the hottest day and it's miserable and no one has fun and it costs $1 million. And why do we do this to ourselves? We should just stay home.
See, we went
Stay home.
camping when it was that hot as
Oh,
well.
no, thank you.
But,
But at least you're in the shade, I guess.
and booked ourselves a yurt with electricity and an air
Good.
conditioner.
Oh.
And then the campground had its own water park. So it was lovely.
Wow.
you.
Where was
Good for you.
that?
It was in Niagara. The only drawback, it was
Okay.
right on the side of the 403.
Oh,
It's a little
that's
noisy.
odd.
A little noisy.
A yurt with air
actually in the
conditioning
wilderness.
is
Yeah.
key. Yeah. I talked to someone who was camping somewhere, but they had a cottage, but the cottage didn't have air conditioning. It was like a little, you know how they have, it was like probably a place like you were at, like a whole resort type thing. And they have camping sites and little cottage, like cabins kind of thing. And she was like, it was awful. I had to go sit in my car in the air conditioning.
You're gonna sit in the
It's like,
lake.
yeah, I don't
Live in
I
the
don't-
lake.
I don't blame you.
That's how it works.
I guess.
I went to a ball game, not a Blue Jay game, but I went to the ball game middle of July on an extremely hot day. So I sympathize. And we were in the same kind of boat where but we just kept moving to different seats. It's what you do. You
Well,
find
there was
the
10
shade.
of us together. We couldn't all do that.
You just keep moving to different seats. It's not full. It's never full
No.
when it's that hot.
No.
No.
Well, there was no seats in the shade near us, and we were all together. So we couldn't leave the kids we all had to find 10 seats together.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, what a sucky summer vacation, Rachel.
Well, then we went to a cottage, and that was lovely because it was hot. And we were right on the lake, and we did live in the lake.
Oh,
So that was great.
You just
And
put
we
a
had
life
air
jacket
conditioning.
on like a diaper.
what a
and you're in
terrible
the lake.
summer you had.
Right.
Cottages, ball games.
New kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually did a
Wow.
lot this summer. I'm
Yeah.
surprised, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ew. Wow.
Tell us again how much that sucked.
This is Due to Underwhelming Demand. We're Dave, Rachel, and Forman. This is the podcast. I forgot how to do this. This is the podcast that says, welcome to fall, the season where everything dies. But we're still alive. We came back. Here we
The
are.
cat came
Yeah.
back.
Here
You're
we
right.
are. And it's time for Good Idea, Bad Idea.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
The
Well, it's-
segment that won't die either.
This
No.
one, yeah. You're right.
Never.
Yeah, this
No.
doesn't die either.
No,
You're right.
the bit that won't go away.
Sure.
It's still here after all
Surely,
this time.
after this whole summer, you found some things that could be either a good or a bad
I
idea.
didn't see anything all summer long, but I came across something just the other day, and I knew that Forman would be, invested in this. Moosehead. You know Moosehead breweries?
Mm-hmm.
Moosehead beer.
Go-to
course.
beer.
One of the great still independent breweries in Canada. Moosehead Breweries in New Brunswick. St. John, right? Is that where they are? St. John. Has said they have announced they will stop selling their beer in bottles
Bad idea.
at the end of this year. Good
Terrible
or
idea.
bad idea?
Bad
Oh.
idea.
Foreman's already weighing in.
Do you
Bad
need a
idea.
bottle? They're
I
going to have
prefer
cans.
it in a bottle
Why?
because
You-
it tastes better. It's a better experience. Beer in a bottle is better.
Always? All beer?
Apparently,
Always.
there's
I
such
always
a
buy tall boys.
such a small percentage of diehards like you, Foreman, in Canada, where 7% of beer now is sold in bottles.
That's it.
85% is in cans. The other
Why?
fun thing
Are
to
bottles
learn-
harder to clean, and because you got to clean them and reuse them?
I don't know. I think that annoys me that they're blaming it on. Well, no one's buying them in bottles. Only 7% of beer sold in Canada is sold in a bottle. So I
Right.
guess you guys just want cans. No, you keep pushing cans. Every beer keeps pushing cans.
Yeah.
Though the cans come in convenient 15 packs or 30 packs. Bottles don't.
Sure.
Cans are on sale. Oh, cans are on sale again. Cans are on sale again. Well, I guess I'll buy them.
Well,
the
here's the
bottles
deal.
aren't.
Because you don't.
Here's-
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true. I don't
It's by
see
design.
bottles.
They're
I don't
doing this on purpose.
Right. I don't see bottles very often.
And
Because no one drinks beer out of bottles. Unless,
they
you
do.
know, they're over the age of, 90.
lower that by 50 years, and then you got yourself a bottle drinker.
Baby Forman is 40.
Yeah.
A bottle.
I can't remember
He needs
the last
his
time
bottle.
I can't remember the last time I had a beer out of a bottle. It's been it's been a
Well,
while.
I can't either, but I guess when I was in college, that's really all we had.
See? Foreman,
But that was 20 years ago.
you usually jump on bandwagons. I know you do. You
Yeah.
usually are try to stick with stay ahead of the curve,
Yes.
or at least ride
He's
at the
not on the
back
can
of the curve.
curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just why are you
Not on the can wagon.
Why are you lacking behind on this?
Well, first of all, what a terrible time to get rid of bottles. Aren't
Why?
the cans like on tariffed? Like,
Oh, yeah,
what
that's
the
true.
hell
And the
is
big
we should
ones,
be-
too. I
At a
think the
time
big-
when we should be going to more bottles,
Right.
we're going to more cans, which doesn't make sense.
True.
Also, it doesn't taste as good as a can, no
Well,
matter what. Also,
I do not. While I will agree with you that
Doesn't taste as good.
well, I don't drink beer.
I guess.
Out of, I'm more discerning. I buy it in cans, but I pour it in a glass. I don't want to drink it out of a can. I don't think beer tastes very good out of a can.
it doesn't.
I don't think it does.
And I
don't-
understand there are plenty of circumstances where cans are more convenient.
Yes.
Like camping or whatever, places where you can't or don't want to have glass.
Sure.
Beside your hot tub. Maybe don't have a bottle, have
by
a
the
can.
pool.
In the pool.
Got it. In the
Sure.
pool area, yeah. Otherwise, bottles. Come on, Moosehead.
No.
And they have iconic green bottles. It was.
I love their bottles. I
unique
really
thing.
do. I love the green bottles.
Yes.
They've been around for years. But the bottom line is, Foreman, they also say that beer keeps better in a can. It doesn't keep well in bottles. That's
Interesting.
why, at one point we had, dark colored stubby bottles or brown bottles or whatever in the green bottle. The idea behind that was when, the light hit the bottle, it could spoil the beer.
Yeah.
How, the Miller High Life people got away with selling beer in clear bottles, I have no idea.
Yes.
But literally no one's drinking it out of bottles anymore. It's cheaper. It's
Not
more.
literally no one.
Well,
but
yeah, but it's cheaper.
Very few.
There's so many more reasons to do it out of cans than to do it out of bottles.
Right.
Just saying.
I've polled the listeners of Country 104.
Have you now?
Okay,
Right.
good.
Overwhelming support for bottles. In that very scientific poll.
I think people are
How old did
nostalgic
they
for bottles. I think
how
there's some
old?
nostalgia there.
How old did they sound?
Only one guy brought up the fact that they should bring back stubby bottles. So
Wow. No, they should not.
and
Ever
I was like,
again.
that's before me, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ever
Yeah.
again. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. I prefer beer out of a can, but I pour it into a glass. I don't drink it out of a can. I think drinking
So
beer,
how does drinking it out of a can, but then pouring it into a glass, make it taste better out of the glass?
It's not saying it tastes better. I don't like drinking beer out of a can.
Oh, I see.
Find,
That's very
I find-
ladylike
Beneath
of you.
I don't like drinking anything out of a can.
Right.
I just don't.
I don't care. I don't mind.
If Dave was caught drinking beer out of a can, he might as well live south of Fanshawe Park
Right.
Road.
Exactly.
Yes, I mean, how uncouth.
I know.
My
I know
goodness.
where you live, Rachel.
Way further south.
That's right. That's right.
Good
Okay,
idea,
so
bad
bad
idea?
idea, says Forman. Yeah.
I don't
Bad
care. I
idea.
think it's
I don't
fine.
care, says Rachel. I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it.
Good idea.
50-50.
Yeah.
All right.
How about this? On a fast food burger,
Yeah.
do you prefer it to have a full leaf of romaine lettuce
Mm-hmm.
or shredded iceberg lettuce?
Shredded.
I'll go shredded.
No, stop. Both of you shut up. Bad idea, bad idea. You're both wrong. That's the wrong answer.
You want one big leaf on there?
Shredded, yeah, but shredded
So
falls
that it
out
can get
instantly.
soggy and wilt?
Well, shredded is,
It falls out
messier.
and it makes a mess. And it's got all
Yeah.
the sauce on it, so then all the sauce-covered pieces of lettuce fall on you, and then you have a bigger mess. And then, once it's out of
I
the burger,
guess.
you realize how brown all that lettuce is in the first place.
Well,
Okay.
that-
No.
Yes.
I don't know where you're ordering your burger from. Why? Who's doing? Okay,
Because Wendy's
you
is
ask?
slowly making the shift from putting a full
well.
leaf of romaine to shredded, prepackaged shredded. It'll be easier and cheaper for them to do it.
Right.
But I say no.
I feel like it's crisper
Bad
if
idea.
it's cut up that way. That's what I like. That the lettuce is crunchy the way it's supposed to be, as opposed to that leaf that may have been sitting on the burger for a while. I don't know. Or when you squish the bun over top of it, I don't know what it does. But if your go-to is Wendy's, I don't think you care how your lettuce comes. Sorry.
I think Wendy's is probably higher end than, say, McDonald's. But I prefer the shredded
know about
lettuce
that.
on, like, the McChicken or whatever. They have that on the McChicken, don't
Yeah,
they?
McDonald's has all shredded now.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I think...
What a disaster.
I also think shredded... Now, it is messier, I'll give you that. But I think
Yes.
shredded gives you more lettuce on there. So it's, like,
I don't want more lettuce.
more
I just want
beneficial.
a little bit of crunch.
If you're going to have one leaf of lettuce, what's the point?
I don't even get... If
Why
I'm
even
at,
have
if
lettuce?
I'm,
You're not tasting that.
If I'm caught at Subway because I live south of Fanshawe Park Road,
Right.
I don't even get lettuce when they're asking what do you want on. No
You
lettuce
don't.
because they just fill it with lettuce and then there's not room for actual vegetables you want.
Oh, I always get lettuce and
Get
tomato.
out of here with the no.
Really?
Enough with the lettuce.
I didn't know you were so anti-lettuce. What if
Yeah.
Subway had leaf lettuce?
Well, I would prefer at home. I would prefer iceberg, but like a full iceberg leaf to get that nice crisp crunch.
I see.
But when you
That's
shred
too
it
much.
and pre-package it and then sprinkle it on to go everywhere,
Yeah.
no,
Right.
you're just cheaping out.
I don't. I really don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I
don't
haven't
have
really
the-
thot about this before, to be
No,
honest.
me either.
but
I didn't
think
know that it was-
prefer,
I didn't know it was cheaping out, but I have no
right.
idea.
Yeah. So far, I think I would prefer the shredded, just because
Yeah, I still
there's
prefer
more.
the shredded. I don't know why.
If you're only putting one little leaf of lettuce on my burger,
and it gets soggy. And,
why even do it?
I don't-
Well, and apparently Wendy's employees don't like it either because there's a colleague of mine used to work at Wendy's and he said it was the worst part of the day
Putting
to
the
get
leaf.
get to Wendy's at 4 a.m. and individually peel out leaves of romaine lettuce.
so
to
they're
get
happy.
ready for burgers.
They're happy with the change.
And
Right.
It took them forever. So yeah, he hates
Sure,
it.
that seems like it would be annoying. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Well, I
sure,
think
I'm
it's
okay
a good
with-
idea.
I think it's that doesn't bother
Good
me.
idea.
Changing to shredded.
I'm not eating. It's not changing my mind about going to Wendy's.
No.
You're
I
not
wasn't
going anyway?
planning to go anyway, so
Right.
This isn't for you.
Okay. Forman,
Bad idea to ask your opinion.
yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought that's what this was about. Okay. All right. This is due to underwhelming demand. Yep, it's us. It's Dave, Rachel,
It's
and
us.
Forman. It's the podcast that's like the measles. Just when you think you're rid of it, somehow it's back. Somehow.
You thought
Just-
you thought we were gone forever.
Yeah,
But we
nope.
snuck back in.
There it is.
Yeah.
What do they say? It's
Still
the
here.
most contagious thing you can get.
That's right.
Most
We're
easily
here.
spread.
We
Being
are
a podcaster.
Here. That's right. We are here.
Yeah.
Foreman?
What's going on, Forman, at work?
Right. Speaking of spreading things,
Good one. And you weren't even prepared.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That was okay. I liked
Yeah.
it. Very
can
good.
one of you send me a text real quick?
Can I send you a text?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Will you respond? Because that's my problem with texting you.
No.
Test.
I'd have to.
There
I
you go.
haven't texted you in a while, so it'll take me a while. Oh,
My
there it
God,
is.
did you make it a fart noise?
You've known there's been that for years. We all know this. We understand this. That's funny. It's a fart.
There you go.
There it is again.
That's me. I texted you.
I
Is that a
texted you
fart?
again. I
A
texted
fart
you
noise.
again.
Well, I think it's listed in the sounds you can choose as like squeeze or something.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
But it sounds like a fart. That's why I chose
I
it.
love it. That's
Yes.
fine. I didn't know. I don't think I can do
Okay.
that with my phone, but I would.
I think you can.
Well, he has an Android, so it's different.
Yeah, I don't know whether
Yeah,
my
it's
phone
more
does
fun.
it. But,
Right.
that's one of the reasons why, and I'm not getting one, but if I were to get one, the reason I would get a Tesla is because you can make your horn fart.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
You can make your turn signals be farts.
Yes, you can do all that. And I would definitely do that.
I don't think
Anyway,
anyone's
thank
buying
you for
Teslas
Yes.
right now.
What does this have to do with your rumor?
Yes.
Well, that's the cause of it, and so perhaps all of this was a terrible idea.
Uh-oh.
That you're a farter at work?
Yes, because of that sound effect. For
that doesn't
months
even
now.
sound like a real fart. It's like a boing.
That's what I said. So
Hold
this
on.
goes
People
off.
think that
We
you're
thought
farting
you-
and it sounds like that?
Well, we both thought Forman was a farter. He would get up and leave
Forman
the
is
room.
a farter.
He was he was a considerate.
was a respectful
He was a
farter.
respectful and considerate farter.
Everybody farts all day long, or you wouldn't be alive. Like, just
Yeah.
clear that right up.
Okay.
Everybody
True.
does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine, but
true.
we
Or
always
you'd
felt
explode.
that you were very kind and considerate by leaving the room to do
Yes.
that.
I've
And
taken.
you would do it a lot.
Right, yeah.
Not helping the rumor.
If there's rumors at work, those people should really just come to Dave and I first
That's right.
to clear anything up that needs to be cleared up.
So we're sitting in the
Or
boardroom.
cleared out, perhaps.
Yes. So they think you're the farter at work?
And
that
tell-
really stinks.
Yes, well, here's how I even knew that there was a rumor. Because we're sitting in the boardroom. I don't know,
Lame.
there's like 15 people around the table. My phone's and it's not on silent, and then that sound effect goes.
Right.
And sitting beside me is Chelsea, our promotions manager.
Yeah.
She says, "Was that your phone?" It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it was me, Chelsea.
No, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's
I
a fart."
generally fart in meetings.
yeah.
Generally
it's a
fart in meetings.
I do. Is this a
If
meeting?
there's one
Because
thing I know
that's
about
one
Forman.
thing when he comes
God.
to a meeting, he's there to fart.
When will he stop? Nobody
you
wants
guys-
to sit beside him.
You guys know that I had like
I
a
literally had to ask you if that was your phone and not just you. That's pretty bad.
Farts are you know how many buttons I had that
I'm
were
sorry,
different
Forman.
farts,
I don't know
right?
who you work with now, but what do they think farts sound like? Because
Apparently
it's not
that.
that.
Yeah.
It's like boink.
She asks.
Clearly, she asked him, "Was that your phone?" Because if it
Yeah.
wasn't, could you move down 2 seats? I don't know. I don't understand.
No,
Oh,
the reason
Okay.
she asked, and then she laughed an awful lot, and several other people were too. And then I started laughing, like, yeah, I'm so immature.
I'm
My
so
phone's a
funny.
fart.
Right.
Turns out that she thought when I used to, and this is when I started, and I haven't been in this office for a couple months now. I used to be in daytime in the office right beside her.
Right.
We would share a wall.
Oh.
And she thought since then, so since before the summer, that sound meant I was in that office farting all day. And since then, has gone around and told the whole office when they ask, how's the new guy? He sits right beside you.
Oh, he comes in for a fart every 5 minutes.
Yeah. She says, well, he's great and nice, but he farts a lot.
Well, if they had asked us,
But
that's
she
what
never
we
smelled it.
That's exactly what we would have told them.
I
Forman.
mean, yes, that's
Great worker, great coworker, great guy to be around. But
There's
he
one
farts
thing
a
you
lot.
should know.
Yeah, he farts a lot.
And it sounds like, hang on, get your phone out. Like
This
that.
is the best.
How?
It's the
That's a
best.
wet fart sound.
Okay.
To be doing that all day long.
No.
I would have concerns if I was Chelsea. I'd
I
be
have
like,
so many different sound effects. You know all the different fart sounds I have.
Yes, you do.
oh, they rotate.
Not on my
No, it's
phone,
the
but
same
on.
phone.
Remember the
Oh,
buttons?
oh.
I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
them
okay, yeah.
Preloaded with farts just
Oh, yeah.
ready to
I
go
love
for
Yes.
those. I would laugh
know.
hysterically all the time.
If there's anything Dave and Forman love, it's a good fart joke. Yeah.
The horse fart. Yeah, the horse fart.
And I would laugh because they're laughing, and it's, So,
Yeah.
and I'm laughing
Contagious.
They're just sound effects that everyone
What a
needs to
silly-
know. They're not
Right.
real. It's not me. That doesn't
now it's your
sound
phone.
real.
I don't know.
now. So all of these people that you work
If
with
it
since you
sounds
started,
like
and
if
you're
it's-
the new guy, and they've all
Yeah.
been talking about how often you fart.
Yes.
If it sounds like a fart and it smells like a fart, it's probably a fart.
Right.
But it doesn't. It's my phone. It doesn't smell. And it doesn't even sound real.
That's true. Yeah. Well,
That's the best.
theater of
That's
the
the
mind,
best.
Forman. That's why you're in radio.
I think I have to quit.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast with Dave, Rachel, and Forman. It is back. This is our fourth season, technically. We took some time off, but we are back. The podcast is back. The website is there. Check it out.
Yes,
Underwhelming.ca. That's our website. If you know somebody, if you would like to, if you have a rich business owner in your family who you really think would be ideal for this podcast, we
Yeah.
are looking for sponsors.
You don't even
And
have
your
to be
business
rich.
can be as small as ours because
Sure.
that's who we're here to help, and that's where
Exactly.
you get the most benefit for your business.
But we'll take all you
Absolutely.
rich people too.
Sure.
Throw your money at it.
Well, listen, it starts at $75 per episode plus HST because I do it through my business and we have to charge HST. So, yeah, if you are interested in sponsoring, your ad stays there forever. And in the last month, as we said, we've had 2,000 downloads. We've done nothing. So you get the exposure anyway. Dave,
You
Rachel,
get great
Forman.
packages for buy 6 episodes, buy 4 at the front,
Yes.
the middle, the end. It's all
Yep.
entirely customizable.
Yes.
There you go.
Dave, Rachel, Forman at gmail.com. And you can send us an email or a message, a DM anytime. We've had a few, we should say,
Since we left?
from people wondering, where are you? When are you coming back?
Oh, really?
Jim Begg says, okay, the kids are back in school. When are we getting a new podcast episode? Hi, Jim. We're here.
Here we are.
Dave Powery says, hey, guys, it's mid-September. Haven't gotten a notice of a new episode yet. Are you coming back or is that it?
Yeah, we're just saying. We're just
Yeah.
trying to prolong it a little bit. Just
Yeah.
hold, suspense, Dave. Suspense.
We were having some good vacation time.
Yeah.
I know
Scarlett-
Scarlett even wrote to us.
Yep.
It's finally September. Does that mean you guys will be back next week with a new episode? We're all missing you.
Right.
Well, obviously now we are. Yes.
We're back. Yeah,
We're
we're back. We got a message from, where did I see it before? Oh, boy. It was, who was it? Melissa Cowenberg. And this was right before we took time off. She says she's pregnant and she's been in a lot of pain with this pregnancy and needed to take my mind off things. So I put on the latest podcast and enjoyed some laughs and loved the shout out. I'm definitely an ambassador for you guys and I spread the word as much as I can. I keep the people in the know as to where in the world Forman is now.
Good.
Forman's at Country 104 now in London.
Yeah. He's the guy that they all know him as the farter.
Barton Foreman.
Martin
Yeah.
Forman.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yes. Country 104. And Melissa also listens to that because I can tell you she is not pregnant anymore.
She had her baby?
She had her little baby boy.
Aw, congratulations. Well,
Boy.
now you're on mat leave and you have even more time.
Yeah. Time flies
Great.
when you're having babies.
Time flies when you're having babies.
That's what
right.
they always say. That's the well-known saying.
We have an email from Howie, and you can send us an email to daverachelforman@gmail.com or through our website. It goes, there's messages there. Please sign up for our newsletter while you're on the website. We haven't
Yeah,
sent
do
one
that.
out all summer, but we will be sending them out soon with new episodes just once a week. Howie says, well, another phase in my life is about to happen. My eldest son is turning 18 in September. He's doing one semester of grade 13 so he can play football again. And he's also in the works to join the Army. I guess what I'm trying to say is enjoy your time with your kids now because they grow up fast.
They
He's
do.
talked about moving out with friends, but he's also said he's not ready for it. Treasure our kids to the fullest.
There you go, Rachel.
He
That's for
says-
you. That's a message for you.
I know.
Yeah.
He also has one that turning 15, and the youngest is turning 9, turning 10 in May, actually. And now he's got questions. Howie says, I hope you guys enjoyed your summer. How was Rachel's golf experience? And is Rachel doing hockey again? Dave, how is your golf game going? And Forman, how is it being back in country music in London again? Miss you guys.
A lot of questions. My golf game sucks at the moment, but
Mine's gotten a lot better.
oh, good. Yeah.
The last round was very shitty, though.
So you have still been going all summer.
Yes.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow.
I've averaged every other week. Yeah, I mean, we're not winning the league, that's for sure. We're like last, but we go. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I am playing golf again, or I am playing hockey again,
Oh, I can't wait for that.
which starts this Friday as we record. So, yeah,
Sweet.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Sweet. I can't wait.
I'm kind of dreading it, and I kind of want to not do it, actually. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
I hope you do.
What are the?
They have a power skating night scheduled for us, and I will not be going to that one.
Okay.
No offense, Christy.
So
I
you-
love you, but I hate doing it.
Okay.
So,
you are planning to go, but you don't want to go.
yeah,
What are
I'm
the odds?
going because I am very easily peer pressured.
Okay. What are the odds, Foreman, that she sticks with it the entire season?
Well, if we keep the pressure up, we need it for content.
Sure.
So
I
you
say
go.
only- but I say it's like 60-40. Maybe
Yes.
50-50.
I don't know, guys. Like, I'm ready to pull out of it now, to be
That's
honest.
what I think.
So
30-70 maybe.
I don't. But then Jeremy's like, well, you should just,
Yeah.
it's only 10 times because we couldn't get consecutive ice times over the course from now till April.
We'll
so
have
it's not
maybe
a lot.
maybe next week on the podcast we'll
We can explore that.
Foreman
If
and
I
I
go.
will. Foreman and I will pick. I'm going to go with. I don't see you going past Halloween, so I'll take the 31st. Foreman,
If
you can-
I mean, I'd be fine.
I may
to put it after
revise that
Halloween,
by
actually.
next week.
I might say Christmas.
I'm not here to prove you wrong, to be honest. I'm not here to prove you wrong.